Let's talk about Pythagorean theorem and finding C. A right triangle is made up of two sides that form a right angle. These are called the legs of the triangle. The line that connects the endpoints of the legs is also called a hypotenuse. So in this example, the lines that connect the right angle, those are your legs. So those are also known as side A and side B. The line that connects the endpoints of the leg, this is called the hypotenuse. That is also known as side C. So today we're going to find out how to find side C given A and B. Let's practice finding and labeling the legs and the hypotenuse for each triangle. Let's use A, B, and C to define each. For example, in triangle 1, here's my right triangle symbol, so that means these are sides A and B, while the side that connects, the line that connects those two endpoints is going to be the hypotenuse C. Problem 2, here's your right angle, so that means you've got side A and B here, and the side across from that is C. Pause the video, try 3 and 4, and then check your answers. Check your answers with the following. It does not matter which side A and B are, which leg A and B are, as long as you have them in the right, as long as you have them connecting to the right angle. In any right triangle, we can find the missing measurement of any side by using the Pythagorean theorem. The theorem states that leg squared plus leg squared gives you the hypotenuse squared, which is also known as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. If you look at the following example, you have a length of 3 units this way, but if I create a square, this is going to be 9 units, where side B is 4 units here, but if I create this square and find the area, this is 16 units. Side C is a length of 5 units. Once I square that, that's 25. If I add 16 plus 9, I get 25. In our right triangle above, if we square both legs, A and B, and add them together, you will get the square of C equals the hypotenuse. The variables A and B are always the legs of the right triangle, and C will always be the hypotenuse. Let's look at an example. substitute the known values. These two sides connect with the right angle, so these are going to be A and B. So when I plug this in, I get 3 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared. Step 2, square the values. 9 plus 16 equals C squared. Step 3, add. 9 plus 16 is 25. Take the square root of both sides. Square root of 25 is 5. The reason why you're taking the square root is because the exponent and the root cancel out, leaving you with just C. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So if I square root C squared, I have to square root 25. So the length of C in this case is 5 inches. Let's practice. It's good to write out the formula each time. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So in this case, 11 squared plus 6 squared equals C squared. 11 squared is 121. 6 squared is 36 equals C squared. 121 plus 36 is 157. Once I square root each side, and you may use a calculator, you get C is 12.5 inches. In the directions, it does tell you to round to the nearest tenth. You might not be given a picture. You may just be given the letters. So once again, write down your formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A is 8, so 8 squared plus B, which is 15. 15 squared equals C squared. 64 plus 225 equals C squared. Adding 64 and 225, you get 289 equals C squared. Square root both sides to cancel out the power. 289, the square root of 289 is 17 meters. Make sure you circle your answers. Pause the video, try 3 through 8, then check your answers. Check your answers with the following problems. Let your teacher know if you have any questions. Let's look at using the Pythagorean theorem within word problems. One leg of a right triangle is 15 inches long. The other leg is 19 inches long. What is the hypotenuse? After you draw your picture, write out your formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. 15 squared plus 19 squared equals C squared. Evaluate, and you get 225 plus 361, which is 589 equals C squared. In order to cancel out the squared, you want to square root, which is 24.2 inches equals C. Circle your answer for your teacher. Problem 2, James is cleaning a gutter that is 12 feet from the ground. The base of the ladder is 5 feet from the side of the building. How long does the ladder need to be to reach the gutter? So the gutter is 12 feet from the ground. So if this is the ground, the gutter is 12 feet above it. The base of the ladder is 5 feet from the side of the building. So here's the base of the ladder. It's 5 feet from the building. Now you got to figure out what the height of how long the ladder needs to be to reach the gutter.
Can I please?
Write your formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Plug in your numbers and evaluate for c. The length of your ladder needs to be 13 feet. Circle your final answer. Try problems 3 through 5 after you pause the video and then check your answers. Check your answers with the following and ask your teachers if you have any questions.